Hi, I'm Patrick, and this is Brian. Together we're Just Got Played, and we're coming to you live from the Cloak and Blaster in Orlando, Florida. We just got done playing what is probably going to be the biggest game of all time. I'm talking Origins nominations. I'm sure it's going to be the top of Tom Vassel's top 10 list, probably for the next several years.
It's going to get Game of the Decade.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. This is Siege of Verdan, and Brian's going to tell us all about it.
Sure. Siege of Verdan, it's a 2 to 6 player tactical and strategy war game, if you will. It's the theme is set in a medieval low fantasy in which each of the players are assuming the role of a shadowy political team that is trying to install a king that can take over all of the other lands and unite Verdan so that they can pull it up out of the apocalyptic chaos that it's currently embroiled in. Basically, the main mechanic is kind of this unique fog of war in which each of the players can control up to 6 different pawns on the board, and each of those pawns have a number on them, and they correspond to a card that has been deployed. However, none of the other characters know what that character is on the board until they happen to engage it, attack it, or that character happens to sneak in and do the same to them. So there's I guess the hidden character element, what I would like to call a fog of war mechanic. There's a little bit of area control in that each of the players are trying to move through and claim the territory, and when they drop resources, resource markers down, that will then provide resources for further deployment of additional forces later on. So, Patrick, what would you say is your favorite thing about Siege of Verdan?
In Siege of Verdan, there's assassins and spies, and you kind of move them around. You use that fog of war so people can't really tell what they are, and you use them for specific things. Like the assassin can assassinate an opponent's ruler, and if they do that, it's going to cause all sorts of attrition in their world until they can get another ruler out, and they don't just pop up like that. Spies help to eliminate assassins, but they can also do other little things, right? There's multifunction cards like those spies and assassins and diplomats and ambassadors that really do a whole bunch of different stuff in the game, and I really like that aspect of it. And there's one thing that you really like about it. What is it?
The thing that I like about Siege of Verdan is it's a good blend of tactics and strategy, but also by the time you're done playing the game, there's almost a story that can kind of unwind and be told. Like the time when we played it, and I just went for this Emissary of Peace mission right off the bat, and I totally got murdered. So my strategy didn't work out, but it was something I was just trying. But it was kind of funny that after the game or whatever, we were actually talking about it, and we were like pretending what happened, and kind of like almost a little bit of role playing, telling the story of what happened. And I thought that was kind of neat that the game kind of lends itself to both tactics, strategy, and storytelling, kind of like at the end of the game. What would you say is the thing that you liked least about Siege of Verdan?
And this really bothers me. It's something that, it's an important political issue. It's not just about gaming. But in this country, you can't marry a game and impregnate it. Or have it impregnate you and raise little human game hybrid people. And it be meeples. I'm not sure. I've never had that encounter, but it may be a meeple, and have society not judge you. That's what I really hate about this game is I can't take it home, make sweet love to it, have it bear my children or me bear its children, however it works out. I'm not sure. That's it. That's the thing that bothers me the most. And if there's something that that you really don't like about it, what would it be?
I would have to say I played a lot of games in my day, and I just can't come to to name anything in particular that I just don't like about this game.
It's tough.
It's just one of those things.
Such a quality game. It's really tough.
Yeah. That said, Siege of Verdan is currently available on Kickstarter, and jump on there and back for your copy. Actually, probably get 2
or more. Just, it depends on how many. But I'm Patrick, and this is Brian, and together we're Just Got Played. Thank you very much for watching. Do you think we're over the top? Do you think they're going to know it's my game?
I don't know. I don't think so. doesn't really matter anyway. I don't think anybody watches us.
Yeah, we could put a disclaimer on there. They might think it's that review's biased.
You think so?
Well, if we put the disclaimer, we just keep it to ourselves.
I think we were pretty objective.
For sure.
Yeah.
I mean, we're professionals.
Yeah.
For goodness sakes. Why would anybody want to watch us if we weren't professionals?
We're good. We're all right.
What kind of production is this?